Hello, good morning. Happy Friday. Is today Friday? Yeah, I think today's Friday. It is the week and I am kid free today. Well, I've been kid free for like 3 days. So it's been an amazing 3 days. I've been getting my sleep and I woke up today. Oh God, I forgot. Okay. I just remembered I had a job to do. I literally forgot it's due today. Okay. I woke up to try to shoot some content this morning, try to get some work done since I don't have my boys. Hi, good morning. Welcome. If you are watching, let me know where you're watching from, what city and state that you're in. I know it's an early Friday, so a lot of people are going to be at work, but I wanted to do a live really quickly. I feel like I haven't done a TikTok live, not TikTok, but YouTube live. I've only ever done one, and I said I was going to do more of these, so here I am doing a get ready with me. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from, what city and state. We're just going to do a good get ready with me and like question and answer. So I'll answer questions that you guys want to talk about. Hi, Nikki. How are you? Hi, good to see you, babes. I see Chicago, I see Germany, I see Maryland. So if you're joining, hi, my name is Funmi Ford. I am Nigerian, but based in Birmingham, Alabama. My content is fashion, travel, beauty, a little bit of entrepreneurship, but mostly luxury. We talk about luxury items and we do Amazon hauls because we're not going to go broke for no man. Sometimes we'll find a good dupe on Amazon. So yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Can we talk about, so if you're not on TikTok, I get a lot of like like things I want to talk about. Germantown, Maryland. I see someone from Maryland. Yeah, there is someone from Maryland. I get a lot of my talking points from TikTok and the conversation that's been going on over there. Apart from all the other conversations, has been the conversation on, y'all excuse me, I'm like trying to get all my makeup stuff on like next to me. The conversation that has been going on has been like the difference between a content creator and an influencer. I couldn't find you on TikTok. It's the same, Funmi Ford, across all platforms. And usually, like if you're hi Florida, oh you're really close to me. If you're following me on TikTok or Instagram, you're probably gonna see my content quicker and more because I post like every day on both those platforms. I post a couple of times a day on TikTok. Okay, y'all. I'm trying to find my concealer. That is what my that's what I'm looking for. And then all the items that I'm using in this video is on my LTK. So if you have the same complexion or you like any of the products, it is on LTK. Thank you for being here. I am also 5 feet tall. Hey, Carla, you might be taller than me, sis, because I am 4'11". I just claim 5. If we're all claiming things, I claim 5 feet. But usually when people see me in person, they're like, oh my God, you're so little and you're so short. I guess, the camera adds 10 pounds, so you always look bigger than you actually are on camera. And then, I don't know, I think people think I'm tall, but it's also because of the way that I take my pictures. I take it at an angle where it makes me look a lot taller than what I am. But baby girl's an inch high private eye, and I do not care. And then my husband's 6 feet, so just the right height. Per. So let's ask questions. You have to ask questions for me to answer. So I was talking about the difference between content creators and influencers. And the way that people talk about like influencing, oh, you could be a content creator but not be an influencer, because for an influencer you have to make the trends, you have to make people want to buy, you have to influence people. You're not just benefiting off the trend, you're making the trends. Like, y'all sound absolutely bonkers because it's so elitist. Per Kelly, it's so elitist the way that people think when it comes to influencer versus content creator. Like the people that are saying these things come off so elitist. I don't care if you're a creator with 3 followers, you have influence. You have influence. If you influence one person to go do anything, to get out of bed, to buy a product, whatever it is, if you influence one person, the thing that I hate about this conversation is that it it makes creators or influencers that are just starting out or have been doing it for a while and haven't hit their stride, it makes them not want to do it. Because if you're already telling them, good morning, let me know where you're watching from if you're just joining. If you're telling them you're not an influencer, you only have 10 followers, you're not influencing anybody, you're not setting any trends. That is so crazy to me. And the examples that this man gave, if you saw the video, we're just talking about the difference between influencer and content creator. An influencer is a content creator. You have to create content. That's one. To even be an influencer, so that's moot point, right? There are people who only create content and don't sell. They are strictly, they just want to take good pictures and put it out there. That's totally different than what we're talking about. He was like, the get ready with me trends. The people who created the get ready with me trends, like Alex Earl, Monet Michael, are you crazy? Now I can tell how old you are. You're a child. Because Instagram girls have been creating content. YouTube girlies have been creating get ready with me's for decades. For decades. Before TikTok became what it is, because y'all think TikTok is the center of everything. Before TikTok became what it is, the girls on Instagram were doing get ready with me's. They were doing mirror selfies. They were doing all like putting outfits together, right? They were doing long form videos and putting outfits together. They were on YouTube. I'm just like, yo, and you're discouraging other smaller creators from even wanting to get into the space with this elitist attitude. Like, y'all, the world is burning. The world is burning. Congo is burning. Palestine is burning. Rafah is burning. Like, just be so for real. And this is what y'all are doing, fighting about influencer versus content creator. Like, get a whole life. Sudan is burning, and this is what, please. The world is burning. And this is what y'all are doing on the internet, fighting about who's a content creator and who is an influencer. For what? Is somebody paying y'all? Are they paying you for these opinions? No. So let's move on to let's move on to happier things. So again, I'm gonna do a Q&A. I was gonna film, like, I'm not headed anywhere, I'm just shooting content today. So I'm just trying to do my makeup really quickly, and I wanted to do it on live with y'all. But let me tell you, if you are just aspiring to be a content creator, if that's something that you want to do, please, 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 don't let these internet people bully you from it. Don't let them make you feel some type of way about it. Don't make them make you feel like you have to have a certain amount of numbers. You have to like be selling all these things all the time. It really isn't that deep. Find something you're passionate about and just create content around there. Find something you feel like you're really good at and you could help somebody else and just create content around that. Find a passion and just do it. Don't be a stickler for the numbers. Like, ugh, people are weird. Let's put it that way. Like, people are mad weird. And don't ascribe to that. Like, be a good person, be kind, create your content, go home. I'm at the right place. Yes, you are. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Don't let anybody make you feel like this is not the space for you. They're fighting amongst themselves like a bunch of I don't even know. I was gonna say something else, but I'm not. I'm just using my Fit Me foundation as eyeshadow because I don't want to do too much eyeshadow because I got to shoot a lot of pieces of content and I don't want it to look like I'm like having on the same makeup the entire time. Just do what you love. Exactly, Joy. Do what you love for you and don't let anybody move you out of that space because of their own insecurities or because of their own biases or because of their own elitism. The thing about content creating is that it can become so elite. Like, it can become so elite. It can become so catty. It can become so, you can't sit with us. We're the it girls. Stop. Stop. Because the day the internet leaves, who are you? Most of y'all, nobody. Most of them, nobody. They have no life outside of the interaction of a screen and talking to themselves in a basement. And I'm doing the same thing. But when I log off, I have a fully fulfilled life. That's the difference. I have a fully fulfilled life. I could literally delete all the apps today and still have a fully fulfilled life and no loss of income. A lot of them don't have that. That's why they get on the internet fighting about who's at the top, who's at the bottom, who's the it girl, who's cut it. Bullying, cut it out. What's that TikTok sound? Bullying, cut it out. Internet, cut it out. As a shorter woman, do you prefer dresses or pants for summer? As a shorter woman with thicker thighs, I prefer linen pants and longer shorts and then dresses next. Because when you're, baby, let me tell you what happened to me at Disney World. I went to Disney World last year and I was like, I'm going to do shorts the entire time. It's Florida. It's so hot. My legs chafed to the gods. And I've never been a girl that chafed. I feel like it's just because it was so hot out there. I didn't know what it was. I had to ask my sister what was happening. And if you don't know what chafing is, it's when your thighs rub together and like literally like blister up. Give me a thumbs up if y'all know what I'm talking about, because some of y'all have thigh gaps and you'll never know, but some of us don't have thigh gaps and we know. So that was like my first big time having chafing, and I realized like dresses and shorts, if I don't have shorts on like biker shorts underneath it, I'm not going to be able to do it when it gets very, very, very hot. So for me, I prefer a great pair of linen pants, but I also love dresses. Love dresses down bad. I just had a dress on. I had to take it off because it was a little bit of too much of a V to do a live with. But when I'm running errands on my day-to-day, I'm in a dress. I'm in a flowy, long, easy dress. Um, so, and I'm sure there are different things you could do to help with chafing. I'm using the Tarte little, what do you call this? You know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Eyeshadow. A message is being held up for review. View message. Oh, it says us thick girls know. Why was that being held up for review? It's the truth with the PH. Okay, what other questions do we have so we can do a good question and answer? You can ask me anything from relationships to, love to content creating, making money, whatever y'all want to do. I'm here for you for the next 20 minutes just to answer questions and have a good giggle gaggle. We can have a good laugh today. This is too dark. But yeah, I'm sure they have things that help with chafing because it's such a big problem in the summer for just curvier girls. I just need to go figure out what that is and like buy it because I thought I couldn't even walk the next day. It was so bad and I had to wear pants the rest of the trip. So chafing is no joke. How do you convince your husband to give up his card for your bags? Baby, now is this an adult group or do we have some children? Because I don't want anybody clutching their pearls. Because one thing I like to do is giggle, gaggle. I love to laugh and I say some outlandish things. So I want to make sure I don't have any spies amongst us. Yeah. How do I convince him? um, so, baby, what you need to do is get you some really nice lingerie. Be real nice, real kind. Guac guac 3,000, 3,000. Baby, show him what that mouth do. It's too early for this. It's too early. This is a late night talk. I'm Pele, Pele. It's a late night talk. This is too early. Y'all have me out here wilding out at 8:15 a.m. We're not doing it. Hey Felicia, you know what's so funny? Felicia, do you follow me on Instagram? Because the way you support me on YouTube, and a lot of y'all, I'm seeing a lot of y'all in here. The way y'all support me, especially Felicia, because I see her all the time in my comments. It doesn't matter if it's like a long form video, doesn't matter. Felicia be at it. So thank you so much. I know for sure I want to do like a big giveaway for the ones that I see all the time, and I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. I really really appreciate y'all. So yeah, if you want your man to like be doling out the money, baby, dole out the mouths, dole out, dole it out. You know what I mean? Dole it out, dole it out. Open up, gobble gobble Christmas dinner. Okay. Yeah, and you'll get what you want. And then also, what I definitely would tell you is, think of one big purchase you want to do a year. So that's what I do with, well, I mean, I don't do that with my husband because, you know, he'll usually get it if I'm like, it's so important, I really need it. But every year I have one big purchase and I wait till my birthday. Like purchase over like 5,000. I'll wait till my birthday. And what I'll do is whatchamacallit, whenever there's a holiday, like anniversary, whatever, I'm like, no, save it up, save it up, save it up, save it up, save it up. I want to save it up for this big purchase. So I feel like that's something that you could do, is just, anniversary, Valentine's Day, all that. Just save it up for your birthday or save it up for Christmas. And be like, oh, babe, don't buy me anything. Just give me a little $50 gift card, save it up, and then send him what you want. I send my husband a list of 5 things that I want for Christmas. And they're all like the big things. This year, we're not doing anything big because we're actually going to Ghana to renew our vows for our 10-year anniversary. So that's where all my money's going. Like, I'm working on buying the ashwabi, the kente cloth. Like, it's a full-on production. Caterer, we have to pay for everything. So we're not doing anything. I mean, I did get the Chanel and I did get, let me just stop talking. But yeah. You're so real. My favorite part when you say you're Niger, babe. I want y'all to say that with me. I hate everyone on my birthday. I make them spend money. Yes, a list of things that we want. Thank you. And I'll take you guys along. We'll do a whole vlog. Thank you, Joy. Thank you guys for all the support. It took me so long to start YouTube just because I felt like it was such a big thing. How long have I been on YouTube? I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I started YouTube and I did like 6 videos and then I just quit. I quit for a year. So really consistently, I've been doing YouTube consistently since February. That first year just didn't count because I literally didn't create anything. I was like making these videos, nobody was watching. And if you're a YouTube creator, give me a thumbs up. YouTube is like one of the hardest things on planet Earth. Like, it's so much easier to grow on the other platforms, but YouTube is slower. So if you're not committed to just being like laser focused and doing the work, even if you don't see the growth, you're going to quit. So that's one thing I would tell you, like, be very realistic with your YouTube video and know if you get 10 views, that's okay. Even if you spent 10 hours for 10 views, that's okay. Because a couple of years from now, that video could like take off and change your life. So definitely do not grow weary in well doing. Nice makeup. Don't mess it up. I won't mess it up. I won't mess. My man's at work. What are y'all talking about? What are you talking about? My man's at work. Okay, making money to pay these bills. He's not coming home, and he better not come home, baby, because I'm tired. Also, it is my I am riding the crimson wave. So, not that it matters, baby, because you could be riding that crimson wave and they'll still be like what that mount do. And then you gotta be like, oh crap. I did just buy this $500 perfume. So I guess here's what it does. I did just buy this perfume. On Sunday, I have a perfume video coming out for y'all. I have been allergic to smell goods my entire life until I got COVID. And then my nose stopped working like that. So now I can wear perfumes. And I did not realize the kind of money you girls were spending on perfumes. I did not realize the kind of money you girls were spending on perfumes. What are you doing? Why are y'all buying $500 perfumes? Spray, spray, spray. Spray, spray, spray. A month later, it's gone. $500 a month later, it's gone. Hey, Chineke, y'all are rich. I beat you're rich. I can't do it. I did buy a 400 and something dollar perfume, but that is only for educational purposes. That's because I want to do a YouTube video and talk about y'all and these $3,000 perfumes that you're buying. YouTube is a hard platform. That is so true. Question: when you can't afford luxury pieces, is it okay, for instance, to knock off LV or get something that looks like the purse? Baby, I do, iffy, sis, I do Amazon dupes all the time. Like that, I try to do it like once a month, a big dupe. So I'm all for it. As long as it doesn't have the logo and it's not a counterfeit, I'm all for it. The Fenty foundation, I'm not using Fenty foundation. I'm using Bobbi Brown. The Fenty is just, uh, what do you call it? Concealer. And I love it. It's the best. Yeah. And it's harder. Everything is harder when you're a mom. Right now, I don't have my kids. That's why I'm on here live with y'all on a weekday. But usually, if I have my kids, I don't have the luxury to create content during the day. I have to create content at 12 o'clock when everybody's asleep. I've cooked dinner and all that stuff. Okay, y'all, I have a new Amazon dupe I posted yesterday. So let's go run that up. Because y'all, do you know how much I spend on these Amazon dupes? I did not realize. Like every time I do a dupe, it's $1,000. Like 900, 950, 700. Like, baby, these things are not cheap. And then I know a lot of creators return their stuff when they're done. I've never been the girl that returned things. I just never been. I never will be. If I have to return it, then I shouldn't be buying it in the first place. Um, so I just, even before I started doing YouTube, I never returned things. What I do is I give it away. Like last month when I did the dupe last month, it was around Mother's Day, and my church was doing a Mother's Day, mother's daughter brunch. And I ended up giving away all those purses so they could give it as gifts to the mothers and daughters. So I always try to figure out how I can like give back in some way. If I could ship it to y'all, I really would. But some of y'all live in the UK and it's just not fair sometimes to only do giveaways for US. So every now and then I'll do a giveaway, but um I'm the same way. I don't return things. Even if it doesn't fit, I'll just find my niece and give it to her, or find somebody out and I'll give it to you. Sometimes I'm thankful I'm allergic to fragrances. Yeah, fragrances are expensive. I'm not going to lie. Like, you can rack up on a fragrance, and I only need one addiction. I don't need more than one. Sometimes it's very discouraging, but I keep going. Man, somebody actually, oh, somebody's being mean. Oh, I'm going to hide that comment. Oh, poor baby. Um, I was thinking about donating you 500, but I can't do it because my mom's credit card thinks she doesn't have enough. Oh no, you don't have to donate. Y'all, please don't give me any money. Please don't give me any money. Don't ever give me money on here, please. Please don't. Oh, UK girly here and a Niger babe. She's a Niger babe. Yeah, don't ever feel like you like to gift me. I don't. I do have a subscription service on here, which I don't talk about a lot, but I'm gonna start talking about a lot more because I want to start doing lives to help content creators monetize and figure out how to monetize on YouTube, figure out how to monetize on TikTok, figure out how to monetize on Instagram. Um, I've been very blessed, even before I got on YouTube, to make 6 figures a year as a content creator, and I don't take that lightly. So, yeah. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to put this eyelash on, and wow, that was easy. This glue is really good. That was really easy. I'm using the Lash Contour Super Strong Glue. This thing, it just like went right on. Usually eyelashes I have to apply 2 or 3 times. This was insanely easy. Somebody said, hold on, y'all. There's glue on here. Somebody said, you have made me start having a different eye for purses. And I researched them. Oh, I'm so glad. Just don't get into, don't be like me, please. I beg. Take it slow. Get an Amazon dupe. Because once you start buying luxury, it's very addictive. Like, then you want the next one. Then you want the next one. Then I remember I started out with Michael Kors, and I thought that was like the epitome of luxury. My first push gift was 2 Michael Kors bags, and I just thought, oh my God, I can't get any better than this. When I got the Michael Kors Hamilton bag, I just thought, oh my gosh. And then I got into Coach. And then after Coach, I got into Louis Vuitton. Then my second push gift was the LV Trivoli. And now, baby, I'm like Hermes. I want Hermes. I want Chanel. Those are the only 2 brands I want. So don't do it. It's like, once you start on that path, it's like you gotta get more, you gotta buy more, it gotta be more expensive. It has to be better quality, it has to be this. The design has to be this, and the next thing you know, you're spending all your little monies. So, and mind you, let me just be so for real and so honest. People ask me all the time, oh, my sister's here. Baby, one thing about my sister, you guys say hey to Marion Hollis. One thing about my sister, she's gonna find me and support me no matter where I am. If I'm on a TikTok live, here she come in the comments. If I'm to the point where she'll be making fun of me and people don't know she's my sister, and then they'll be like, be quiet, stop talking. I'm like, y'all, that's my sister. She's wild. Like, she's not saying it to be mean. But she will find me and support me. So if you have a sister, call her today and tell her how much you love her. She has my kids right now, so I love her even more. Oh, it's Marion. Her name is Viola, child. But, she likes to go by Marion. Abiola Oluwaseyi. That is her name. But let her tell it. She's Marion. Marion. Marion, hi. Hi, I'm Marion. She's a realtor in Montgomery, Alabama. Sis, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just doing makeup because you have my kids, I can actually shoot content. So that's what I'm gonna be doing all day today. And thank you for having my kids. I appreciate you so much. Not you hiding her name. Marian Abiola Olua Shea. And I think Abiola means somebody born in a rich house. If you're Yoruba, let me know. I love Nigerian names too. I just love Nigerian everything, culture, food, everything. I'm actually I have some beans soaking overnight because I'm gonna make moi moi today for my man. My man, my man, my man. Thank you to my man. So thank you, B. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Can I become a YouTuber? 1,000%. 1,000%. I used if anybody's asking, this was the color corrector, the LA Pro Concealer. It's a color corrector. Because I'm darker, I use orange. If you're lighter or not a person of color, you can use green. There's yellow. So I use Abby Lion. What does that mean? Um, I use the Pro Concealer in the purple around my mouth. Oh, you're Yoruba. Okay, what is Abiola mean? I think it's somebody born in a rich house. Manhattan. Manhattan said nobody want your ASS. I also don't curse, y'all. So you'll realize that. I do not curse. They also said yo man don't exist. Oh. Ooh, baby. I didn't know YouTube, like people will come on here hating on YouTube. I didn't know YouTube was spicy like this. I mean, yeah, no. I love, what am I lying about? Because I've had people go off on me. A firstborn in a rich house, that's what it means. I'm shocked you know, B. That's amazing. Um, yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that, because I've had people come for me on YouTube before. Um, so I don't know how to block people on here, so I'm just gonna keep it going. But yes, I am married. But if you think I'm not, it's okay. It is okay. It's okay. I don't have to prove it to anybody that I have a man. But even if I didn't have a man, the thing is, it wouldn't matter. I would still be just as fulfilled without one. But I'm glad I got one. I'm glad I got one. I spent $17.99 on Robux and Roblox on my mom's credit card, and I got in trouble. Okay, babe. Okay. I don't know what any of that means. Any of the stuff you said means. I don't know what Roblox or Roblox is. But please don't do that. I'm sure your mom doesn't like it. You look so pretty. Thank you. This is Amazon. Amazon. Thank you. Love you. They are asking for breakfast now. Baby, you better feed my kids. You better feed my children. Nabora, let me see if I can block you. There we go. There we go. Per. Yeah, I definitely just hit them. Y'all, and okay, and another thing, let's get into the next one, because somebody asked, can they be a YouTuber? 1,000%. What I would say is figure out what you like to talk about. Figure out something that you could talk about all day long. Let me keep working, because y'all, I'm sitting up here like I don't, like my kids won't be back tomorrow. Figure out what you love to do. If nobody ever paid you to talk about this, what would it be? For me, I love motivating women. I love motivating women. I love making people laugh. I love talking about handbags. I love clothes. And so I could talk about clothes, I could talk about fashion, I could talk about handbags, I could talk about marriage. You know, there's so many things that I could talk about that nobody would have to pay me. I would just do it. So when I started my YouTube, I was like, when I started my social, let's just talk about social media anyway. When I started my social media, I was like, here's the things that I like to talk about. How can I make it one thing? So what I started doing was doing fashion, because fashion was very, very easy to talk about. And then as I grew, as I got more, I started showing people other parts of myself. So I would do fashion, then I would do get readies with me, but then I would do a little day in the life. I would do this and I would do that. So I was showing people multifaceted parts of me, which is what I'm doing with YouTube. I don't only do luxury, but I'll do Amazon. I don't only do Amazon, but I'll do travel with me's. And then if anybody ever asks and says, hey, can you teach us how to cook this? Because I love cooking. I'll add cooking to it. So if you are trying to be a YouTuber or just a content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it, figure out what you could talk about all day long and not get paid for it, and start doing it, right? And then start talking about the brands. Once you start creating the content and you're consistent, then you can start talking about the brands that help you do what you do. Because look at me talking now. Hey, Fenty Pro Filter Concealer. Grab it. It's amazing. Click this link. Grab it. I love it. Look how it looks on my face. So then you start incorporating brands into your passions, right? If your passion is makeup, talk about makeup brands that are your favorite. Makeup brands for white women, makeup brands for dark skinned women, makeup brands for mixed women. If you're a hair content creator, what hair care brands do you love? Just start incorporating brands in there. Brands will start seeing you and they'll start wanting to work with you. Brick to the head, I'm going to um block you because you sound like you've taken a brick to the head. So, ditto, that's why I love laughing and my stomach hurts when I watch you. Yeah, I love to laugh. Like if I can make if somebody pops on my channel and I give them a smile, a giggle, whatever, or I motivate them to get up and do, if I motivate them to like love their family more, love their husbands more, just like not take things so seriously, you know, start creating the content they've wanted to, then I just feel like I'm halfway there. Pray a little bit more. I'm halfway there. Sis, would like to send you something from a small business. Yeah, if you send me an email, I have a manager. So if you send me an email, I'll send that to them and they will review it. That's the beauty. I mean, that's the thing about having a manager. I can't just take jobs on my own because they have to get paid too. So we discuss what jobs we take. Yeah, and then somebody asked, so cute to read about your kids and your sister give them breakfast. Right. What made you even start content creating? Um, if you my sister might still be on here. I've always liked clothes. When I was younger, when I came from Africa, we didn't speak that much English. I was very shy, but I felt like whenever I wore something nice, something frilly, something girly, people would speak to me, right? They'd be like, "Oh, I like this, or I like that, I like that." And I just felt like, it was a way for me to interact with people because I was so shy. My sister was so outgoing. I just wasn't. Um, Clothes was just a barrier breaker for me. So I was like, oh, when I got married, I was like, oh, why don't I just try doing this? I had my baby. And then it was after I had my son, Samuel, that I was like, oh, I think I really want to try to do this. And I just started talking about clothes, but it's something that I always loved. Are you going to show the dupe of what? Of which one? Please place the info on the blouse. Okay, I'll put it on my LTK. Um, Fumi just recently found your channel. Oh, thank you. I do need admins. I don't know how to find admins. How do I stay positive with content creation? I think it's just having good people in your life, like making sure you have other content creators that you can reach out to when you're feeling discouraged. I have a lot of really great friends in the content creation game. One of them is Chi Chi, Chicama Style. She's actually a YouTuber too. She's the one that encouraged me to do YouTube, her and my sister, both of them. My sister told me to do YouTube years ago. And I was like, no, this is too much work. And Chi Chi kept saying, Fumi, you got to come to YouTube. You know, you have such a good personality. They will love you. You're funny. You're this, you know. And I'm so glad she did. And I came on. And even when I quit, she was like, you got to come back. She would always message me like, what are you doing? Come back to YouTube. Um, she's chic. I'm a style on this on here and on all platforms. But having good creator friends and then just realizing, like, you guys have been seeing the people coming in here angry, hating. They are miserable. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're absolutely miserable people. And if you um and if you Felicia, I made you a moderator as long as you're on here. And if you put too much thought into what they think, you're also going to buy into the miserable mindset that they are. A lot of people see you doing what you're doing and see you doing it successfully, and they cannot imagine not being able to do it. They couldn't imagine sitting here talking to a group of people. They couldn't imagine making money from just being themselves. Like, there's a lot of things that they wish they had that you are just doing. Like, you don't think about it, you just do it. So, um, if you think about it that way, like a lot of these people, they're sitting in their mother's basement. They don't have jobs. Like, it's 8:40, 9 o'clock in the morning, and you're on the internet trolling. You are a miserable person. And so if I allow you to sit here and make me quit, or if I allow you to sit here and, make me feel some sort of way, then you've won. And I just refuse to. So don't take to heart. Like, miserable people want to make other people miserable. That is your goal in life. They are unhappy. They rolled out of bed, looked at their life. Their life didn't pan out the way they wanted it to. And they said, let me get on the internet and make somebody else feel just as bad as I feel. Do not buy into it. Do not allow them to do it. And when you get on social media, you'll meet a lot of people that are angry because you are doing something you love. You're passionate about something, and they're not. And in that, they're going to try to bring you down. They're going to try to make you feel bad. They're going to talk about your weight. They're going to talk about how you look. They're going to talk about how you talk. They're going to talk about the clothes you have on. And 1,000%, they are projecting. Oh, hey, Beth. Okay, so Beth is one of the people in my subscribers list. So she's the only one. So I want to give her a shout out. Hi, Beth. How are you? I haven't talked about my subscription, but the video today, I will talk about it. I'm going to do a greeting for my subscription people and then kind of talk about what we're going to talk about. Good to see you, Beth, and welcome. So I'm gonna message all the people that are a part of it. I'm Beth. I made you a moderator as long as you're on here. I'm gonna send out a care package to all the people that are in the subscription. Next month we're gonna kick it off. So I'm so glad that you're here, Beth. Hi, Minnesota. Positivity is key. And finding positivity outside of social media is key when you are on social media. So you need to make sure you have a good support system. You need to make sure that you love yourself. Like, you need to love yourself 1,000%, because the people are going to come that aren't going to like themselves, that don't understand why you like yourself. And then they're going to try to make you not like yourself because they're miserable. So you have to make sure that you are 1,000% okay with who God has made you to be, how God has made you to be, your hip dips, your cassava melons, your mosquito bites, whatever it is. You got to love you, your fupa, everything. The reason why people ask me all the time, oh, can you do a fashion haul? Can you do the reason why I haven't done a fashion haul, let's just be so for real, is because I let people get into my head about my body. Today, I got a pile of clothes over there to do a fashion haul for y'all. For y'all. Ooh, I sounded so country. Ooh, baby, the Southern came out of there. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to do a Walmart haul. I'm going to show you how to elevate Walmart clothing. I'm doing like a mid-tier luxury like clothing haul. Baby, cause no, y'all, nobody's about to stop this show. Body and all, you're going to get the body. You're going to get it. And I do have a stomach and I wear Spanx. It's okay. I've had 2 kids. I've had 3 cesareans. Come talk to me when you've had 3 cesareans. Okay? A lot of these people haven't had 1 child to call their own, but sitting here talking about women that literally birthed life. I'm never going to look the way I looked before kids. I mean, I probably can. And I'm going to try, because I have a vow renewal coming up. So we're about to get the body together. But my goal is not to look like I'm 20. That's never my goal. So, yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, one and only J. Nicole. You're so sweet. So, y'all don't Don't, and you gotta have super, super thick skin. And I think what actually helps is like, I'm Nigerian. Okay. Okay. I'm Nigerian. There is nothing you can say that will ever bother me. When I have aunties and uncles, a lot of y'all aren't immigrants. A lot of people aren't foreign. And I can tell because when you have Nigerian aunties, Ghanaian aunties, nobody can hurt your feelings. Nobody. Nobody. Your feelings have been hurt since the day you were born. Since the day you were born with an African mother, please. Um, so definitely when you're in here, make sure you have very thick skin if that's something you want to do. Spanks are hard. Spanks are hard. Like doing them all day, I can't do it. Do you do all your content editing? I do. I used to have an editor. I used to y'all are I used to have a editor and I had to get rid of them. I wanted a female editor um just because when you do clothing hauls, like sometimes you're on camera or you forget you're on camera and you're just taking you. No, I needed a female editor. I couldn't find one. I found a male one. He was good, but he wanted me to already slice the content down. What am I slicing down if you're going to be editing and still paying you all this money? So I do everything myself, which I'm going to have to not do that anymore because it's too much work and I'm not putting out as much content as I want to. I would love to do like 3 days a week, but it's not happening. I know for sure I'm gonna do not Deti, but Vlogmas this year, and I'm definitely gonna need a video editor for Vlogmas. This is a Bobbi Brown longwear. I am N100 natural chestnut. This is my favorite foundation of all times. Did I hear about Megan being criticized? No, I didn't. I only read positive things about Meghan Markle while she was in Nigeria. I don't know. I didn't see anything negative. Everybody was very excited to have her there. Um, Everything was very complimentary. She looked beautiful in all of the things that she wore. So I didn't see anything negative, and I'm so glad I didn't. Africans are just so welcoming. Like, it doesn't matter what part of Africa you go to. We're just such a welcoming people. To our detriment sometimes, clearly. But we go out of our way to, like, hospitality is such a big thing. We go out of, oh, this brush. We go of our way to make sure everybody feels welcome. And that's one thing I love about our culture. So I only ever saw, like, very nice complimentary things about her time there. I think your curves are great. I wish I had some. I know you were telling me about that. And the thing is, the funny thing is we all wish for something different. I was on Threads the other day and I said, "Oh my God, it's so amazing to have a quiet house. I'm so excited. You single, childless women, y'all never told us how amazing it is just to have silence all the time and not have somebody asking you to wipe their nyash or asking you for a snack or waking you up by jumping on your head." I was just like saying how amazing it's been just to be able to like sleep in for the last 2 days without my kids, even though we miss our kids. Like last night, we were like, "Oh my God, when do the kids come home?" And somebody came and commented on on my thread and was like, "You don't know how I wish, how every day I pray for the noise of children." And I was like, "Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right." And not saying that having kids is easy. It's not saying that you can't complain about having kids or not complain about having kids, but just complain about how the sacrifices you make as a parent. But you also have to remember like what you're wishing for or what you wish you had more of. Somebody's wishing the opposite. right? So I'm over here like, oh, my big thighs, my double D's, my this, and somebody's like, girl, I'll take half a D. I'll take one child, please. So perspective, I think that's the word of today, perspective. It's all about perspective. So do you have a favorite culture or country in Africa? Since I'm Nigerian, it's always going to be Niger. Niger to the world. Um, and in the same breath, Ghana, because I'm both. So, but when it comes to food, culture, Yoruba culture is like my favorite culture. Nigerian food is my favorite food. West African food, not all. Nigerian and Ghanaian, to be exact, are my favorite foods. Nigerian first, Ghanaian next. So I'm going to bake with the Ben Nye Banana Deep. Hi, new subscriber. Hi, Samantha. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just doing a question and answer, so please feel free to ask any questions that you want, or, bring up any topics that you want, and we will talk about it. Talk about it. I said I was going to do a makeup tutorial, and today was supposed to be that. Then I got on live, and I guess this is a makeup tutorial because I'm going to post this. Hold on. Should I post this? Is this like, I don't feel like this wasn't a good one. I feel like I should only post ones where it's very structured, like we're talking about something important. Or do we think this is oh, that's too much. Do we think this is a good one to post? Like, don't think too hard into it. Let me know. So what are you guys' plans for this weekend? Traveling? What are we doing for this weekend? What's the tea? Let me know. Yes, that's the biggest difference between TikTok and here. What video am I using? This is my camera. It's a front facing iPhone 15 Pro Max. So my vlogging camera is the DJI. This is the best thing I ever invested in. The Pocket Osmo. First day. Congratulations. Look at that. Let me see. There we go. Turned around, flipped around. So this is it. Best thing ever. You can take the legs off. I bought these legs from Amazon separate. You can take the legs off and stick it like this part in your purse. It goes with you everywhere. It does vertical and horizontal. So it'll shoot vertical. It'll also shoot horizontal. And then it'll also cut off. This is the best thing I ever bought in my life. I got it from Amazon. 10 out of 10. And camera at church Sunday. I'm in the media team at the church. Oh, nice. I used to be a media director at my church. Relaxing, just traveled back from my son's graduation. Congratulations to your son. How long does the battery last? I don't know, because usually I'll charge it. Well, a couple of hours. Let me just say that. Usually you'll charge it by the end of the night. You'll charge it. As long as you're not continuously shooting, it'll last you all day. And then you charge it at night. So whenever I travel, I usually charge it at night. It's really good. I linked the one I got with all the equipment on my storefront on Amazon, as well as on my LTK. So I bought the travel case right here. So when I travel, I can put all of it inside of there. And it's a hard case, so if it falls, I don't have to worry about it. I bought the sticks that go under it, and I bought an extra battery. Oh, congratulations to your nephew, Samantha. What are his plans? My nephew graduates next year, and I'm already sick to my stomach. I feel like he was just born, and he's about to graduate high school. Are you talking about college? Is it high school or college? Huh? Oh, high school, okay. I bought the DJI on your recommendation. Thank you. It's awesome. Good. I'm so glad. Absolutely love, love, love that camera. Now I don't shoot my YouTube videos on that camera. I shoot my YouTube videos on my EOS R. So my DSLR, my huge camera, or not DSLR, but SLR camera, um, my Canon EOS R mirrorless, favorite things. How many siblings do I have? I have two brothers, and they were born here in the States. And then I have one sister, and she was born in Africa with me. So me and my sister have the same dad. He's Nigerian. Um, we don't know him at all, and he's not alive. But we never knew him. Even if he was alive, we never knew him. Um, and then my brothers have their dad is from New York, but their dad is our dad because he's the only dad we've ever known. He is my Faja. It's just people always, when they see us, they're like, he's so young. I'm like, yeah, also, he's my stepdad. But he's also my dad. But we don't call stepdad, half dad, quarter dad. He's just our dad. And the best man you ever met in your life, like literally the best man on planet Earth. Kind, loving, love him, down bad. There we go. Okay. Did you see that in the last two was in there? I can't remember the last time you had a superstar bug time. Don't know what that is. You have kids and husband. I do. I have two kids, two boys. I am a solid boy mom. Never thought I was going to be a boy mom. Literally thought I was going to have girls since I'm so girly. But I ended up with two boys. And when I say boys, I mean boys. Literally, like fighting, jumping, everything when you think about a quintessential boy, that's my sons. Sports, football, kicking, fighting, jumping off beds, yelling, screaming, 24/7. My sister has them now. She said they talk all day. I'm like, yeah. No, they're gonna talk your ear off, and they're gonna break at least one thing. At least one thing they will break. So yeah, um, my sister is my best friend on earth. She doesn't know it, but she is. Um, she's the best person that best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, I know Sammy's like, what is mommy talking about? Yeah, my sister's like the best thing that ever happened to me. I am never I would never be who I am if it wasn't for her. So she's amazing. You're so beautiful. I don't think you need any makeup. I don't think anybody needs makeup. I think we do makeup just because we like it. But I really don't think anybody needs makeup. It's just fun. It's a giggle. It's a giggle and a gaggle. Put on some makeup. It's okay. Usually when my husband comes home from work, I look dragged. Also because I'm taking care of his two kids. But sometimes when he comes home, it's with days I shoot, baby, tens across boards. Today's going to be one of those days. Unless I get tired and take it off before he gets home. Which sometimes I do that. Because I also don't like makeup like that. Like I like to be able to touch my face, like scrub my face. I don't like to like have to worry about messing my makeup off. So I take it off as soon as I'm done shooting. I go take the makeup off. Do a little bit more contour. This is Urban Decay All Nighter. It's almost out. I need to go buy some more setting spray. Oh my God, I have two grandsons, 1 and 2. They already like that. Yeah, like like boys come out the womb on 335. Literally on 335. They come out ready to rah, 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 rah. I'm hosting a family gathering on Saturday, celebrating our family and blessings of God. Oh, are you going to invite me? I need it. Hi, y'all. Thank you. That's beautiful about your sister. Yeah, I love her. I probably love her more than she loves me. I'm more obsessed with her than she is with me. Let me just tell you that much. Oh my God. Okay, so before we pop off, look at this blush. And this is flipping L'Oreal Infallible blush. My favorite color is Legendary Berry. Look at that. Just gorgiana. Just gorgeous. I put some on my nose, forehead. Do this. I look at the difference that blush makes. Um, oh, good. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tammy. She found my channel for her older sister. Thank you. We want you to have a healthy, an unhealthy addiction to this channel. It's healthy. It's healthy, but also very unhealthy. It's not good. It's unhealthy for your bank account, but it's very healthy for your mental health. Okay, so do I like juggling? Don't know what that means. Yeah, I'll pack up some stuff and bring it, B. Just remind me. I'm coming down tomorrow. I'll pack up some stuff and bring it. Let me tell you, me and my husband finished watching. No, Us Women Are Gorgeous, Samantha. We're beautiful. Like 10 out of 10 across boards. Me and my husband watched that documentary on Ashley Madison. Are we okay? Did anybody watch it? Give me a thumbs up if you watched it. If you didn't, we will talk about something else. Did anybody watch it? Y'all, what is happening in this world? I knew about Ashley Madison anyway because I watched the first documentary on Hulu. That Hulu documentary has nothing on the documentary on This Is Bobby Brown, Chestnut Glow. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, so good. So beautiful. I gotta whisper when I talk about it. So good. So beautiful. You're invited. I'm in Apple Valley, California. Okay, sis, you gotta give me the flight. Go ahead and book the flight and send it to me. I only fly business class and no layovers from Birmingham to California. I would definitely come and I would turn up. I'll put on a show for y'all. When I tell you that documentary made me so mad, and I had to like pray last night after watching it, because I'm like, maybe something's wrong with me. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. It's me. It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. So in the documentary, this YouTube couple, I guess they're big on YouTube. I'm not a YouTube family watcher. I have my own kids. I'm not about to watch somebody else's kids. Like, I promise you that. I'm just not. But people love family content, right? So they're a YouTube family content creator, right? Oh, I forgot to do my laugh lines. Hold on. Baby, when I turn 40, the first thing I'm going to do not pass go, do not collect $200, is go get my laugh lines taken care of. Like, that's my first order of business. The day I turn 40, I'm going to go get this thing filled in. So, the YouTube creators, they were the couple, I guess they had a viral video. And in the video, the husband went to, I'm 39, 1 year older than me. Oh, okay. I'm not 39 yet. So they were a family channel that the dad, y'all remember the dad? I guess it went viral. I don't remember it because I just started watching YouTube. The dad went and took wee wee out of the toilet and tested the wee wee to tell his wife that she was pregnant. That's how the wife found out she was pregnant, because the husband went and took wee wee out of the toilet, which you can't do. Scientifically, there's so many things in that toilet. There's so many cleaners. There's no way you can test that. So I don't think that was real. And then like 2 weeks later, she came crying saying she had lost the baby. It just was all very, very odd. That couple. The man was on Ashley Madison. The husband, come to find out, he was on Ashley Madison. He ended up telling his wife he was on Ashley Madison, but he never texted anybody. He never talked to anybody. He talked to people, but he never met up with anybody. He never cheated, blah, blah, blah. Come to find out, he'd done all that. Not only had he done that, not only had he cheated with multiple women, but he would go to, the place with the pole in the middle that women dance. He would go to that drip clubs. He would go there. He would go to massage parlors with the happy endings. Like that man was doing every single thing. And they're Christian influencers, right? Christian. He would do everything and then some, to the point he hit on so many of her friends, so many of her girlfriends, that she didn't know why her friends stopped talking to her. And the reason why a lot of her friends stopped talking to her is because the husband would hit on them and make them feel uncomfortable. Yeah. She's still with him. They are still married. So that's what I was upset about. I was like, yeah, you know what? No. Yep, they're still married. Very much so. Had more kids. Very much so. Still in it to win it. And I had to it's called Ashley Madison on Netflix. I was so mad. And my husband was like, Funmi, why are you so mad? This is what, if she stayed, that's on her. Why you, what does that have to do with you? I don't know. I just feel like I wish more women would just have a little bit more. And let me just leave it alone. Because yeah, very wild, very crazy. Mind you, the whole time he was around here cheating on her with prosties, with heffalumps and woozles, and with some of her friends. The whole time he was doing that, she was taking care of all their kids. She was building a YouTube channel with him, making all money. But again, it goes to show you going in business with your spouse can be amazing, but it could never be me. Could never be me. And I love my husband. Don't get me wrong. Hold on. I just got to get the bottom lashes. I love my husband, but I feel like y'all, she could actually never leave, because their whole income is based off their YouTube. Their YouTube is based off of them being married. She cannot leave. Do you know what I mean? Since I had to leave it alone, I don't want to talk. I didn't want to talk too much about somebody's relationship. Yeah. She can't, there's no way she can leave. She's stuck there. If your whole channel is based off of you guys' relationship, your husband doesn't have a job at YouTube. You don't have a job at YouTube. Where are you going? Because if you separate, then your YouTube channel is not going to do as well. So it was actually very sad to watch. It made me very sad. But then also, like, if you love it, if you like it, I love it. And clearly this is the life that she has chosen for herself. So why am I getting mad for her? And she's not even mad for herself. Hi, India. How are you? Oh, you're from India. Okay. Yeah. You gotta, you can't, you can't be more upset for people than they are upset for themselves. You're right. You gotta let them live their life. And that's what I did. But let me just tell you, I'm just saying, it didn't sit right with me. So, you know what I did? I just said a prayer for her. I said, God bless her marriage, keep and protect them. Amen. And I keep it moving because that ain't my story. And we thank God. And we thank God for that. It's only by God's grace. It is only by God's grace. We are all one horrible decision away from being like that man. So I'm not here to judge anybody. It's only by the grace of God. So, no, they didn't divorce. They're still together. On that documentary, they're still together. They're still married. They went on and had more kids. Okay, y'all. We did our makeup. This is Art Walk by Urban Decay. And the lip liner is just like a easy plum lip liner. Thank you, Beth, for so much for moderating. Girl, I saw you deleting them comments back to back. I love that. Thank you so much. There we go. Just got to go put on some earrings, change my shirt. Usually when I film these YouTube videos, ones where I don't have to get up, I just have on a shirt. So, FYI. A good giggle gaggle while you're watching. If I do have to get on, then I put on like a easy skirt or something. But, all right, y'all. It's like once you're done with your makeup, you just want to get back and get in bed. But this work ain't going to do itself. So let me go set up all this camera stuff and shoot this. It's been amazing talking to y'all. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I think I will post this because it's just funny. So, bye. There we go.